Seem like everything good is bad, and everything bad is good. Seem like everything good is bad, and everything bad is good. Your love is like the sweet, forbidden fruit in life. I'm another woman's man, you're another man's wife. We both know the difference.
So, I think that was a successful trip to ICAST. By now ICAST wrapped up, a few days passed. I'm sure people are kind of tired of hearing about ICAST.
So we're going to talk about it a little bit more.
That's right, we are.
The top 10 things that you missed at ICAST.
The top 10 things that you missed or that we learned while we were at ICAST. And number 10. ICAST was at the Orlando Convention Center. I was a little perplexed at first. I thought, that's a big place. And after being there, now we fully understand why they put ICAST in such a big building.
They've got a lot of junk.
They do.
You need a big area
You need to fit that much junk in and that many big heads. Number 9, the best way to see ICAST is on the internet.
What's the internet?
It's what Al Gore created to combat global warming. A lot of professional bass anglers at ICAST. Boyd Duckett, Byron Velvick, Ishman Rowe, James
Roland Martin,
Bill Dance. Brings us to an interesting point. Number 8 is we learned how to reach the space-time continuum, where time actually stops.
That's right.
You put Roland Martin, Bill Dance, and Jimmy Houston in the same room, and time stops.
Literally stops.
Literally stops. You don't even want to know what happens if the three of them get together to film a commercial. Number 7, Shaw Grigsby's mustache is far more impressive in real life than it is on TV.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's up there. Number 6, Scott Martin may be the most professional bass fisherman there is. I mean, the level of extreme professionalism that Scott Martin has is crazy. When Ingle Coolers, Ranger Boats, P-Line, Bruiser Baits, Eagle Claw Hook signed Scott Martin, they got their money's worth.
In fact, it's rumored that he's actually a cyborg created by Okuma, Ingle Coolers, and P-Line to just sell product like a pro.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
I shook his hand and immediately was reaching for my wallet trying to buy something from him. It's very impressive.
Number 5, if you want to meet Kevin Van Dam, the best time to do it is not the couple last hours of the last day of ICAST. Number 4, the biggest letdown at ICAST. I think, this one goes solely to you.
Jeff Maggio, thought you were going to be there, man. We drove all the way to Orlando.
We felt like a dog. We felt like a dog that really got run hard. Yeah. Okay, so just for anybody who's curious about the size, scope of ICAST, how long it takes to cover it, it takes exactly. We figured out the exact number of steps to cover ICAST, inside, outside, the walk to your car, and that number exactly is approximately 6,000 steps.
Walk that dog.
We did learn, number 2, the cost of a trip to ICAST. $24 in tolls, $75 in gas, $15 to park. And that's not a luxury covered parking spot.
It's not.
It's this big. You got it,
Yeah, out in the sun, sun beating down.
Way away from the building. But we also learned that the cost of having a beer with Larry Dahlberg, priceless.
Priceless.
If you're Team Rebel.
I didn't get to meet Larry Dahlberg.
I didn't either. He was probably hanging out with Kevin Van Dam. And number 1, the coolest thing.
Best thing at ICAST, hands down. Shimano had warm cookies at their booth. And I'm telling you, it was worth the drive. Without a doubt. The best thing at ICAST.
Stay tuned for the new line of cookies coming from Shimano.
Delicious.
We don't actually know if they're going to offer the cookies.
They were warm and everything. I mean, they like just popped out of the oven. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if Shimano has some sort of oven.
The Shimano cookie oven. Stay tuned next year at ICAST.
Oh, genius.
We're going back.
See ya.
Played a song I'd never heard, poignant and absurd, and to this day it leaves me wondering how I wish tomorrow I were fishing